So we're underway in the Jamison under 15s. We're in 1500. We've got 10 athletes on the track. Emily Dan of the Sandringham Club, Jess Hepworth, Sophie O'Sullivan, representing Waverley Little Athletics, Meg Oakley-Kerr, Clara Dess, Zoe Britta Babapool, Alison Rogers, Abby Caldwell, Annabelle Eastman and Sophie McMinamy. They're working their way around the bend. They'll have 3 laps remaining, but the race is, well, it's quite close through these early stages, nice and tightly bunched together, but that's how you'd expect these early stages to be, Tams. They're just finding each other out. You
can always tell in a middle distance race when it's tightly bunched at the start, the pace is probably not on. The girls are settling into an easy, comfortable rhythm, and they look like they're watching each other a bit here. Nobody wants to make the first move. It is a long way to go, especially when you're only a junior of under 15 years of age, so it's probably smart for these girls just to bide their time before the final kick.
So we've got Britta Babapool just leading through these early stages. You've got the Geelong athlete and Clara Dess just into second place, but very closely together. And they're going to go through the first 400 metres in about 74 seconds or thereabouts. The field's still just finding each other out, but we're seeing a slight move around the outside there from the Geelong athlete, there, Clara Dess.
I think this is a great experience for the girls because they are only young. To be able to come out here and race at the Zatopek in front of a crowd and amongst all the senior athletes. We've got a women's 1500 coming up later with some great athletes who have represented Australia at the Commonwealth Games. So they'll be on the warm-up track with those guys and rubbing shoulders. And for it to be a slower pace and a slower tempo for these girls, they get to practice tactical racing, which sometimes you don't get to do at a lot of events, especially when there's pacemakers. So it's good to watch to see how they react to the tactical nature of a 1500 metres.
Already quite credentialed, some of these junior runners. Of course, our race leader in Zoe Britta Babapool, a gold medalist at Victorian All Schools recently. She was a bronze medalist at the Australian Junior Championships over 800 metres. She'll take them through with 2 laps remaining now. Clara Dess into second place. And the next of the Sandringham athletes there in Annabelle Eastman, just completing that top 3. Of course, Eastman, bronze medalist at the Victorian All Schools over 1500 metres and 3000 metres, and a finalist at the Australian Junior Championships over this distance and indeed over 3000 metres. So we can just start to see our race leader just testing out her rivals. Tams are just stretching out a little bit in the field. They're just starting to feel the pinch there with about 600 metres to go in this 1500 metre.
Well, Zoe's in a tough position out there, obviously leading the whole way. It's hard to front run a 1500. I remember speaking to Sarah Jamison before a 1500 overseas, and she was explaining that to lead a 1500 from the front the whole way is a very tough ask. It's a bit different to the 800 where you see some front runners tend to do it, but she's doing it tough, but she's got a beautiful, flowing, easy style. So it'll be interesting to see this last lap if she can hold the others off.
So it's going to be Zoe Britta Babapool that'll make her way down. She'll collect the bell, but we can also turn our attention quickly to the scoreboard where we see the results from the men's 100 yards, the David Baxter. But at the bell now, it's going to be Zoe Britta Babapool that'll make her way through to collect the bell in front of Clara Dess. Back into third place is the next of our athlete. Looks like Jess Hepworth in third place, but our race leader has really dictated terms, and it's an impressive display of front running from someone so young, Tams.
Yeah, Zoe's she obviously spoke to her coach and was going to kick with the lap to go, and she's definitely done that. She's put on a big surge and she's broken the rest of the field. She's up by 30 metres now, and she's looking like she's going to storm away with it. She's beautiful, beautiful technique.
She's really stretching out in the lead of this race. There's a tight battle on there for second and third place. We've seen the Geelong athlete in third in the white top at the moment, that's Dess. She's really fought on strongly. Second place to Britta Babapool for the best part of this event. Back there to Annabelle Eastman now in fourth place. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get behind Zoe Britta Babapool. She's led from the outset in the Sarah Jamison 1500 metres for under 15 women. She was a gold medalist at the All Schools, and she's going to have a night to remember here at the Zatopek 10, taking out the 1500 metres. In quite a swift time, that'll be 4:40.42. Clara Dess into second place there at the line. Alison Rogers of the Hume Little Athletic Centre around out the top 3, but some gutsy run by all the girls and a fantastic performance there by Zoe Britta Babapool.